out. I feel like I haven't been out with a tent for ages. Because I was bothy last week without no jewels. Week before I got a puncture. Then I had to come home. And I can't remember the week before that. Too old for remembering that far back. Right, so here I am. I'm in Northumberland. I've got the Summit Star with us, that little one-person tent shelter. Let's see what that's like for tonight. And I'll stay up here a little bit. Not much more to report really. I've been at work today, running a little bit late. I finished work 3 o'clock, it's about 4:45 now. Sun sets at 6. Weather's looking a little bit sketchy. What the heck, I'm out. Bit windier than expected, but she's up. Not looking too bad. Quite firm as well. So I'll be honest, it's a bit of a bitch to put up. It was quite a technical tent. Oh yeah, I'm putting it up in this wind as well. Never mind, it's up, feels solid. Couple of little ripples on it, we'll see how noisy it is tonight. We'll just give it a little trial run. Right, I'm getting in, get my stuff unsorted. It's quite stable. Right, I'm in my little one-person coffin. Wind's picking up a little bit. Bit of rain's kicked in. Go test for it. I want a bit of a slant. That's the only thing with these one-person ones. You've got to pitch them for the way the wind's coming, but I'm in a little bit of a slant down the bottom there. So I've got me rucksack will be under my head. I forgot to bring a hat tonight, so I've stuck a neck warmer on my head. That does look a little bit Russian actually. Sorry, I'm not going to be political, I'll cut that. Right, I'm going to bed. It's 10:09. It's been like this all night since 7 o'clock. Not forecast for this. So a good test for the tent. I am just going to go without my Tyvek bag liner on tonight, so I can see how much condensation gets on the bag overnight, if any. I'll be honest, I'm up a hill. I'm 1,000 foot up a hill. There's a good breeze coming through both vents in this tent. It's a little bit noisy, but you know what? I'm liking the noise of it. It's a bit flappy. Again, I'm liking it. It's a bit of a strange shaped tent for it to be stuck in this way. When you open the mesh door on this side, and then you can sort of relax and use the tent that way. That's the way the tent's meant to be used. Obviously just a sleeping compartment for sleeping. Oh, stop waffling. I'll tell you what I will do. I will put up a video I took of this tent on its first proper put up at the local country park near where I live at the Rising Sun in North Tyneside. So I'll put that up now, and then I'll just cut the next morning. Alright then, night peeps. Night. Right, so that is your Kuiu Summit Star one-person tent, weighing in at 1.1 kilograms. Super ultra lightweight for for the size of it. Specs, you're looking at 130 centimeters head height at the tallest end. It is 232 centimeters long in the inner. What else have we got? It's 15D sill PU coated micro ripstop nylon on the fly. The bathtub of the inner is 15D. The ground chute is a 15D as well. 2 15s give you a 30 for coverage on the floor then. 12,000mm hydrostatic head, which is enough for blinking England really. Not much online about them. I'll walk around while I talk. But a couple of guys in Snowdonia had it out in, had it out in snow and gales, hitting up to 50 miles an hour. I'll be honest, I don't know if I would trust it in up to 50 miles an hour, but I would certainly have it out in a heavy breeze. I'm unsure about this bit at the back. I don't know if it's meant to slightly go off when you loosen everything. That's the way the material goes. So I'll have to check that online. Venting. Let's do the venting then. Most important thing about a tent. If it doesn't vent, what's the point? Vent there. Straight up. Open, closing. No worries. Get that back open. Oh, very easy to do with one hand there, as you can see. That's your first vent. Tent needs 2 vents for through breeze. Where's the other vent, Donna? Oh, hold on. It's down there, you see. Yes. That. Up and down. Up, down. Up, down. So that vents the back. That goes straight into the tent body, obviously. So yes, that is the other venting option. That'll make a nice through breeze. Now it's time to have a look inside. Please bear in mind I am not pitch level. You can see that. It's as wonky as a cheap toy. Hence the gap underneath, which really shouldn't be that gappy. Right. Zip. Nice. Just flip that over. Just for ease. I've got one hold on. Let's do it properly. I have one concern, which is the fly touching the inner. That seems a little bit close for comfort for me. Time will tell. Again, have I got it pitched perfectly? It's not a tent that you just put up. It takes a little bit of seeing to to get it up right, but it's a very technical tent, really. It's a funny old shape. It's obviously a shape that's been designed to withstand the worst of weathers. This is meant to keep hunters up in Alaska safe when they're out hunting. They haven't gone out on hot summer's days, really, do they? Right, let's have a quick look inside. Again, it shouldn't be a levitating bath floor. It shouldn't be a levitating footprint. That's nice. Again, on the door. Right on. Double zips on the door so you can vent there as well. Always important. Now it's your 10mm Eastern aluminium pool. Door opens very nicely. Nice action there. Not supposed to pull a zip, but if you do it gentle, why not? That's the inside. I've just told you the height and length of it. 2 pockets there. No frills and whistles in this one. It's wide enough to get my climate static V insulated in. I forget how wide that is. I will put it below. So plenty for that. Up here there is a hanging loop for a lantern. A lantern. Now I'll get in. Hold on, I'll turn it off and then I'll get in. Right, so that's me in. Obviously, oodles of head height. You're not going to really utilise that. It's just the shape of the tent, isn't it? Or the shelter, whatever you want to call it. So 130 up there. Masses of head height for the nice for sitting up, I suppose, and looking out at your kingdom across North Tyneside. I'll show you the length of it. There we go. And you're going to see, well, what am I looking at there, Donna? That's the length of it. Hold on. There's Donna's feet. Donna's 5'8". She is sitting and her bum is approximately 18 inches away from the top end. So that is quite a length there. You'll be able to store lots of equipment there. A derg, if you're bringing your derg with you, your derg could fit in the end quite nicely. Things to watch out for. That pool there, I was a tent cowboy. I just put it in the top pocket. I didn't realise there was an actual, went into a sleeve. So that had the tent wonky. I didn't have this pool here, this one here, I didn't have that there. Beautifully perpendicular, so that made the tent wonky. That's my view. I'll show you with the door down how much space you get. Oh, you bugger. That is me stretching my arm right out. Masses of bloody space, absolute masses. Hold on. Look at that. Hodge of space. One last quickie before we go. This is what it looks like with the inner removed. That is a cracking good size shelter, that is. I'll put this on tripod, I'll get in and I'll just show you how big it is. Morning guys. Right, a quick one about performance and tent. There's me, morning. Sleeping bag. Look at that. Bone dry. In out of tent. Bone dry. Floor. Bathtub. Bone dry. Mesh. Bone dry. In a fly. Got the slightest feel of the tiniest bit of condensate. It's actually not. Maybe it's just feeling cold. Nothing there, nothing at all. Being that's outside because it's been raining. That's not inside. I'll turn you around. And there's me this morning. Bone dry. It's a successful camping trip all round. Really flappy, really flappy. It's a trekking pole tent, but that's not a trekking pole. That is the 10mm Eastern aluminium pole that came with it. Now what has happened is, because I am camped on soft ground and heather, the pole has buried itself in the ground, and I wasn't going to get out, unpeg, lift it up, put a rock under. I should have done that earlier. Teething troubles, and I didn't bring any dog's balls. Again, teething troubles. I should have had a dog's ball cut in half, one for the bottom, one for the top. So yes, learning curve. That would have lifted this and stopped the flappage a little bit. Would have still flap mined because it's, you know, it's a flappy tent. Ventilation, excellent. I could actually feel a little bit of a breeze coming through last night. Didn't bother us. I've got my winter sleep system with us. Temperatures, I'm guessing, were around about 5, 6, 7. So quite tropical really for Northumberland. Rain, nothing's got in. Everything's bone dry. Very, very successful. Winds couldn't have been up much last night. I would give maximum 20-25 gusts. Steady 10 to 15s. Later on I did a bit of filming when it was lashing down with rain, that the winds there would have been in between 15 and 20. That's a conservative estimate. I don't like to overestimate that people would have went, 40's outside, it's perilous. Not done that. So yes, chuffed a bit with it. You'll have seen that the little spec video I did just before this segment that I did at the local country park. So the outside is still nylon and it is coated with a PU on the inside. The inside is all seam sealed because of that. None of you, like if you've got a Lanchamp Pro, you've got to seam seal it yourself because it's fully sealed. Not with this one. Maybe that's why the price is tweaked. I used all the pegs that came with it. Some of them are very ultra lightweight, so some of the pegs are that short. You get some that's slightly longer. So it's in with just the pegs that came with it. It's double guide in places as they recommend. As I say, I think the only thing that I've possibly done wrong was not bring my dog's balls with us for underneath and on top of that. Me pole there. Noisy old night. I'm not going to lie there. Very noisy, and then the army started with machine gun fire quite nearby. At first I was thinking, my dear mate, me guy lines is making a hell of a noise. So I'm thinking that wind's really picking up when it's ripping through the guy lines. But when the wind stopped, when that wind stopped, I knew it was machine gun fire. So right. One person tent, not much space, but as I said last night, you sit that way, that proper utilises the space in the tent. I'll not be sitting that way. I'm just going to be getting my clothes on, getting packed up, getting back down to the car. That's about a 45-minute walk or something, an hour's walk. And I haven't got my trekking poles, so it's maybe an hour and a half's walk, unless I go down sliding on my horse. Alright, I'll shut up, I'll get off, I'll take some beauty shots from outside. We'll just have a look at it this morning. And it's a lovely, nice and light colour tent, isn't it? You look at it from outside, it's quite dark and stealthy. As soon as the sun hits it, again with Kuiu, you get the beautiful colours inside. I don't know how they do it. Super chuffed with it, it's a keeper. It's a keeper, I need to practice more with it. Putting it up, yeah, chuffed. Little day reporting from our new Summit Star, our Kuiu Summit Star. Ultralight, 1.1 kilos, because I brought the pegs and all the bags and that. So yeah, 1.1 kilograms in my backpack. Yeah, me, the backpack felt a lot lighter than bringing up a winter tent. You're looking at what, 2.6, 2.8? That's only 3 kilograms in it. It's a massive weight saving. Right, in a bit, peeps. I'll see you outside. Yes, toodles. Right, guys. So that is here this morning. Held up admirably overnight. I'll get a little bit back. It's held up very well. All original pegs. No re-pegging, no re-tightening of the guys. So see, if I'd had the apex about 5 centimetres higher, that back spine would be straight. So that's a pitching mistake of me by not bringing or putting the pole with a solid, something solid underneath it. I'm quite chuffed. So the winds at the minute are just on about 10 miles an hour. Not spectacular. Quick walk round. Tent is definitely meant to be that way. The back is meant to be offset. I think it's a great design. Next time, I didn't bring any trekking poles. Next time I'm going to have that guy up and across with a trekking pole. That back spine will be tighter because I'll bring my dog's balls. All a learning curve. As I say, it's probably the most technical tent I've had. Right. For now, bye.